Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing your daily reading. Let's see what's in store for the fishies. This is good for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this channel. Thank you for showing up to join me in my morning coffee. If you ever want to get yourself your Pisces Club mug, we can have coffee together every morning with the same mug all around the world. I don't know why, but that is particularly exciting to me. Let's see. Universe, what do you have for Pisces? What messages, relevant information, advice, guidance do you have for Pisces? Guys, we're getting closer and closer to 60,000 subscribers. So if you would like to make someone really happy, that would be me, you can click on that subscribe button and make my day as we head closer and closer to that ultimate goal of 100,000 Pisces. From this reading, as always, take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Not everything is going to be for you. Some messages are going to be for you, others are going to be for other Pisces watching this video. Pisces, right now you may be choosing to walk away from something or someone due to something that may have appeared quite suddenly, perhaps. Or maybe you feel like you are wishing to move forward quite quickly towards your dreams, towards your goals. You kind of want to trim the fat and move forward without any kind of additional weight holding you back. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Cups. So this is a card of emotional fulfillment, happiness. We see feathers, stars, glitter. So this is letting me know that you are very well supported by your angels and spirit guides at this time, Pisces. Also that you have a lot to feel proud of. You have a lot to feel proud of, Pisces. You are a very strong individual at this time in your life. You have a very strong energy. You could be dealing with a Leo or several Leos in your life, or fire signs, Aries, Sag. But right now, I see you, Pisces, with this Strength card as being an unstoppable force, you know? Being this sort of like power personified. It's like you yourself are power, if that makes sense. Well, like water, I guess. Yeah. Recently, you may have had some time to be on your own in your hermit mode. Maybe you're feeling kind of enticed or, you know, intrigued about the divinity, your connection to the divine, your connection to your magic, your power, meditation, manifestation. Maybe recently you've been feeling kind of like called by the mysticism of who you are on a soul level very deeply. And maybe you've spent, you know, a lot of time alone by choice or by circumstance, but recently that kind of like intuition, desire for intuition, hunger for intuition, magic is sort of starting to like bloom, or has recently started to bloom. Right now you're being called, Pisces, to have very strong discernment. Your emotions may want to guide you in a certain direction, but your mind and your logic is telling you something that's very valuable at this time. And I feel like it's kind of like either or. Because as a challenge position, you have the King of Cups. And you are a Pisces. So as a challenge, what I'm interpreting with this card is that you're having a challenge processing your emotions or observing connecting to your emotions in the most mature way. Because the king is the most mature version of the court cards for emotions, right? So maybe you're having a hard time sort of like identifying what to follow, your emotions or your judgment. I feel like you already know where you have to go, what you have to do, but I feel like you're still maybe subconsciously trying to find a way to confuse yourself out of doing what you know you have to do. Because it seems like you have to walk away, Pisces. It seems quite clear here with this Eight of Cups. Leaving something behind. Something that has served its purpose. Maybe someone, maybe a relationship, maybe something that brings chaos and drama into your life. Five of Swords. It's like if you don't walk away now, you're inevitably going to be finding yourself time and time again dealing with swords, wars, and fights that are not worth your time. And the universe is telling you, don't waste your energy on this. Keep walking, Pisces. Keep moving forward. Leave behind everything that is holding you back. Leave behind everything that is creating unnecessary stress, anxiety, drama, heaviness, distractions. Distractions. That's what I'm getting. That this is a distraction. Whatever you're leaving behind at this time, whatever you feel like you have to leave behind, it's a distraction for you. And maybe that is why you are entertaining this. Because, you know, there's always this sense of, all right, my conscious mind wants to move forward and I want to get done everything that I want to get done. But then my subconscious mind could be a little bit afraid, or could be a little lazy, or could be doing this or that and holding me back with a different intention. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. It's like you are clinging, or have been clinging, to a distraction, or you have been sort of like having a hard time disconnecting from a distraction, if that makes sense. But you know very well that in your own space, in your own peace, you connect in a deeper way to your magic, it seems, because we have the Hermit here. And you understand why the universe is inviting you to keep moving forward instead of getting stuck in a distraction here. For everyone, this is going to be a different thing. For some of you, this may be habits. For others of you, this could be a relationship, a connection, a job, a part-time job, an activity. You know, it could be anything really. But if you're resonating with this, basically what I'm getting here from the cards is if you don't exit now, it's going to get a little bit even more dramatic and troublesome in the near future, because you have the Five of Swords in the near future, and that is drama. That is a bunch of people fighting for something that they don't even understand fully. They don't know what they're fighting for. Whatever they're fighting for is not worth it, because they don't even know what that is. It's just kind of like aggression being thrown around, you know? Do you want to be a part of that? Because if you stay with this thing that your judgment is telling you should move on from, that's what you're going to find. Drama, fights, conflicts, unnecessary energies being thrown around, pretty much. The energy that is representing you at this time, Pisces, is the Eight of Wands. So this is radically positive. You're moving forward fast. You ain't got no time for this, Pisces. You don't have any time for this. You have so much to conquer, accomplish, do, enjoy. You're moving so quickly. Some of you guys may be actually experiencing some kind of movement, like literally, like going on a trip, traveling overseas, maybe. Others of you could be moving from one property to another, one country to another, one city to another. And I think, Pisces, that you may have your plate quite full. At least full enough to not add on to the weight of your responsibilities a whole bunch of fights and dramas that are not yours to entertain. So this could be something like you moving along, Pisces, in your life, doing everything that you have to do, being responsible, moving forward, and having maybe like a family member or a best friend or something who's always getting into so much drama. And it's like they expect you to go through it with them. But, you know, it's like you don't really care. Because you know that this is part of like what they do. Not that you're not compassionate for them. You know that they're going through it. And, you know, obviously you feel for them. But it's like, you know that they bring that kind of stuff to themselves. So I feel like maybe there is someone around you. Could be a friend, could be a family member, could be a partner, whatever. That's sort of like wrapping you up in their drama. And you're like, no, I don't know. I don't think so. You know, like I have enough to deal with on my own. I have my own emotions. I have my own, you know, process of tapping into my magic and my strength and listening to the judgment in me. You know, I have a lot on my plate anyway. And if you're going to be moving or traveling, even more so. But it's like this person is sort of like so like, how can you say this? Like, in their world, all that exists is them. They're so self-centered. It's like there's nothing else other than what they're going through. It's like they demand everybody to be as concerned, stressed, anxious, worried, hurt for them as they are for themselves, which makes no sense. But to them, it apparently does make a lot of sense. The beautiful thing is that by walking away, you are going to be reaching a very beautiful level of stability here. If you see, in this Eight of Cups, which is the card that I was referring to when I say walk away, we see roses and red flowers. And in this one, which is the Four of Wands, we also see this. In none of the other cards do we have this kind of symbology. So what this is letting me know is that these two are kind of linked, and that by you walking away from something that is holding you back, you gain higher stability. Because the Four of Wands is stability. This could be even marriage. This could be long-term, stable circumstances for your life. Celebration, happy, healthy home card, you know, all things good in a stable way. But it does seem like you have to sort of wow, what I'm hearing is kick someone to the curb. I wouldn't say like that, Spirit, okay, but yeah, you know, pretty much that kind of vibe. That's funny. Then we've got the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. You could be dealing with someone who's very emotional as well. You may have hopes in regards to this person. You may have simultaneously fears in regards to this person. And maybe an offer of love that they are bringing to you. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you're entering, Pisces, a very mature space in which you can see a lot of layers to things. So it's like you can see a lot of things happening simultaneous. Like you could be seeing yourself moving from a hermit mode into more of an open space and being recommended to do that. And simultaneously be recommended to walk away from something that is holding you back. You can see how this obstacle could represent something good for you, but at the same time something bad for you. It's like you're seeing a lot of colors, shades to everything right now. I feel like you're being very open that way. Like your mind, your brain is just very open. And I feel like this has a lot to do with the moon and with your intuition, Pisces. I've been receiving a lot of messages about your Pisces magic in these readings. So if you are a returning subscriber, you always watch the videos, maybe in the morning, we have already touched on this subject quite a bit. You are a powerhouse, a magical powerhouse, Pisces. There's so many past lifetimes in which maybe you have developed so many divination skills, healing abilities, all sorts of things. And I feel like many of you, to a certain extent, have already discovered quite a bit in this lifetime about those lifetimes and about the things that you already know. And I feel like for those of you who have already mastered quite a bit, there's more. And for those of you who have never dared to even begin the journey towards your magic, like to rediscover your magic, I feel like you may be feeling quite tempted to do that soon. It feels almost like a breeze, like a soft melody, sort of like I don't know how to explain it, like a scent that is familiar to you. That when you smell it or hear it or sense it, it's like, ooh, I know this. I know this. And it's like it resonates to like the deepest part of your soul. That's beautiful. So many of you are going to be starting or deepening your path in magic. But it's like you can't be entertaining additional things that are not necessarily yours, you know? It's like, as I mentioned before, you have a lot on your plate, always. Pisces, you always have a lot. Because you always see a lot. Even if you're having, even if you're not going through that much physically, mentally and emotionally, you're seeing 1,000 different lights to it. So you're always a little bit on the verge of overwhelming yourself. And what I'm getting here is that there's no need for you to tap into the energies or the issues of another person. That is not a way to support them. Many people feel like if you take the burden of another person, that's how you're supporting them. But honestly, you're just getting them off the hook and you're carrying the burden that is not yours. You know what I mean? So that's not really a balanced situation. We should never rub someone from their rock bottom, because that's where the growth is. So just let everybody have their own troubles. Be there for them, but don't let yourself be sucked into the situation, if that makes sense. And that's going to give you additional energy, space for you to go into your magic, which I feel is kind of like a mission that is presented to you at this time. You going into your magic, Pisces. If this resonates with you at all, I wrote a novel a while back. It's called Tales of the Shaman in the Making. Tales of a Shaman in the Making. You can get it on Amazon. It basically, it's a novel that tells my story when I went through that. Exactly. But I feel like many of us already have, gone through that. But now it's like there's a deeper layer that many Pisces are opening themselves up to. And many Pisces have never done it, never really remembered what they already know. So I don't know, if any of you want to get it, that's there. It's very entertaining, to say the least. But yeah, I don't know, it's like I feel like there's more for you. There's more. I'm seeing, these oracles that are like this divination practices that read coffee. I think it's Turkish coffee or something. I'm seeing those. Maybe some of you guys are interested in getting to learn about that. I'm seeing palmistry, you know, reading palms, the iris of the eyes. Like there's just stuff that maybe you've always been sort of like intrigued by, but you've never really had the time or the energy or the space to learn. I feel like right now, everything might sort of like align itself for you, Pisces, so you can learn something new. Something that has always been interesting to you. And it feels spiritual, magical in nature. So I got a new cat. Bum bum bum. The Judgment card. Again. I got a new cat from the shelter. A little tiny baby cat was abandoned. So I came to the rescue. And that's thanks to you guys, because honestly, like, thanks to all of your donations, the purchases of the mugs, the courses, the book, whatever, everything that you guys support the channel with, you know, that gives me the freedom to actually do this, because I've adopted quite a few animals recently from that shelter, because they do amazing work. And now we've got a little tiny baby cat, 2 months old. His name is Chai. I'm going to show it to you at the end of this reading. He is a little fluff ball. Super cute. I'll let you meet him at the end of the reading, and you let me know if you like him. All right. A lot of the cards that we saw in the previous spread are here in a different deck. You are being called by the divine, definitely, strongly, to tap into something that is yours and always has been. You see, there's this like the calling here to step into your highest power as the high priestess. Even if you are a Pisces male, this is your most connected feminine energy, psychic, medium abilities, you know, this whole being tapped into the source. Occult wisdom, occult knowledge, you know, the whole thing. You are strong enough, even if at times you feel kind of tired, Pisces. You are strong enough to start something new this way. And whatever it is that you're going to start is going to actually fill you up with additional strength. It is something that is going to be it's going to make you feel very passionate. You're going to find yourself spending hours and hours and hours getting yourself lost in the pleasure of getting to learn or remember these things. It's going to be lovely for you. It's going to be like an awakening. I'm seeing a lot of sun energy, see? It's going to be like an awakening. What the universe wants you to know is that there's always going to be a lot of distractions around you. But don't entertain them. You may get distracted with a Aries, a Gemini, or a Libra or an Aquarius person. You may also be distracted focusing 100% on building your own empire, Pisces. And although that is a great way to focus your energy, your time, and your intention, of course, there is more. What I'm hearing is that you can create your empire way more easily working from the ethers or the energy realms, manifesting through the energy realms than you can through hard work. You can get both the same result, but you're gonna get there easier and faster if you go through the spiritual first, then to the physical, instead of from the physical to the spiritual, if that makes sense to any of you. Six of Swords. Why are you so afraid, Pisces, to walk away from something that is not good for you? I feel like some Pisces are... We got the Lovers. I feel like some Pisces are always entertaining the possibility of romance. And you have like other things to do. You have like other priorities that you need to be taken care of. But for some reason, it's like love is always renting space in your head, right? Renting space in your mind. Whether it is, I'm thinking about the ex, I am not over my ex, or I'm thinking about this disappointment, or I'm thinking about this new potential lover. But there's always like a part of your brain that is dedicated permanently to focusing on that, on love, on looking for a partner. And it seems compulsive, and it seems exhausting, and I feel like it's sort of like a hole in a pocket. Like all the money that you put into that pocket just goes out the little hole in it. And I feel like all the energy that you have, all the energy that you create for yourself sort of like gets drained through you focusing on love. But it's not love though. It's like a compulsive need to have that area of your life figured out. Maybe it's like social pressures or something like that. Maybe it's like a never-ending search for a part of you in another, or it feels that way. What I'm hearing is that if you could just sew that little hole in that pocket, maybe even for just a little while, and focus 100% on you, you would be amazed with the results. So yeah, Pisces, that's interesting and unexpected. That is what I'm getting for you guys. Now I'm gonna show you the little baby Chai. Give me just 1 second. Alright guys, meet Chai. He's 2 months old. He's absolutely tiny. And he's the new member of the family. Say hi to the Pisces. The little baby. So you're gonna see him around, hanging out with Tao and with Luna. Luna's already like his mom. Ow. So yes, this is our new baby. Chai latte. So yes, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you like him. Let me know if you find him cute. The New Year ritual is still available. I think for like a day. I think today's the 14th, right? Up until tomorrow, it's gonna be available, so you can get it for $19.99, or you can even get it for free if you like, by purchasing any of our online courses. He didn't let me sleep at all last night. He's super cute. He's super tiny. Anyway, bye guys. Say bye, Chai. Bye.